Hello friends, my name is Kishan and welcome you in this video tutorial. In this video tutorial I am going to create a project where I will show you how to use @autowired annotation in Spring Framework. So basically @autowire annotations can apply to the bean property before bean property setter method, non-setter method, constructor or before properties name as well. So let's go ahead and create a Java project in Eclipse. Here I have already created a project with name Spring Autowired Annotations, and here I have created a one configuration file, and there is a one client program, but code is still pending. I need to write some code. Let's create a one class in src folder with package name com dot infotech dot model, and class name I'm going to create employee. Now this class can contain some fields like private int employee id, private string employee name. For simplicity I'm adding very few fields. Now third field I'm going to add private, something is called pan card. So this is a custom data type, and create public setter and getters for all these fields. Now let's create a pan card class as well. Sorry, pan spelling is wrong. So pan card created setter getters for pan card as well. Now let's create a pan card class as well. Now pan card has some private string pan folder name, and second property we have a, that is a string data type, that is pan card itself, pan number, and create public setter getters for these two fields as well. Now let's configure these two bin in SME configuration file. I have enabled annotations in this application by writing this tag context colon annotation config. Now let's configure these two bins which we have created just right now. Bin id class. So we have a two bin. First bin we have an employee. id specify as employee, and this employee has a two property, right? Basically three property. Two property is a value type and third property is a custom data type. So value type property I'm going to initialize. So first value type property we have employee id. So let's initialize this property with some random value. Now second property we have employee name. So let's initialize this property as well. So employee name I am going to specify Sean Murphy, and we have another bin is called pan card. So let's configure this pan card as well. Now this pan card has a two property, right? So initialize these two property as well. So Still this class name I have given wrong, so I'm sorry for that. Now PAN card has a two property. First is a PAN holder name, and second property we have a PAN number itself. So PAN holder name Sean Murphy itself, and give some dummy PAN card number, something like this. So if you look into this bean, then this bean contains third property, which is the custom data type property. These two value type property I have initialized over here. But custom data type also you can configure like property name equal to PAN card, name equal to this name PAN card, and ref equal to you can specify PAN card here. But I don't want to inject PAN card explicitly, so I want to use autowired annotations before property name. Here before property name you will have to give @autowire. So a Spring framework, when that will see this name of the bean as the PAN card, that will search into this configuration file. Is there any bean whose ID is PAN card? Yes, it is there. So Spring will automatically inject this bean over here. Okay, so now let's complete client program. Here client program, so we can make use of the get bean method, and ID we are taking employee. A second parameter we need to pass class, and this will return us the employee bean. Now you can print the employee information, get ID and separate with tab. Now get employee name, and I would like to display PAN card information as well, right? So we can display, we can check it out here, dot get PAN, and of course you can put null check over here. If PAN not equal to null, then you can print the PAN card info as well. So get PAN holder name and PAN number. If that is null, then you can give a message PAN card info is not available. Okay, so let me run this application, and here we got the output successfully. We got the employee ID and name and corresponding PAN card details. So I hope you guys understood how to use @autowire. So @autowire you can use before the property name. Even this @autowire you may use before the setter method. So we have a setter method for PAN card over here, so here also you can use. So let me run the same application. Cool, it's working. So you may use @autowire before property name or before setter method name. Guys, one more thing I would like to discuss here. Here @autowire I have specified here, and in XML I'm going to comment this one PAN card. Then let's see what happens when I run the client program. Then Spring is going to throw an error. saying that com.info.model.pan card found for dependency expected is at least one bin which qualified. Basically this Spring bin is searching for this bin, pan card bin, in a Spring configuration file, but that bin did not find. Then in that case Spring has thrown an error. But I don't want, I want to provide some clue to the Spring framework. If this bin does not configured in configuration file, then that should not throw any error. So for that, to overcome this kind of scenario, here you can specify our attribute is called required equal to false. So in that case Spring is not going to throw any exception. Even though this bin is not configured in XML file, still Spring is not going to throw any error, and saying that pan card detail employee information we are successfully retrieved, but pan card is not available, and we have done null check for pan card over here. So control is going in else part and saying that pan card info is not available. So sometimes suppose employee contains some custom bin and that bin is not configured in configuration file. In future you want to again inject this bin, and in current time you don't want to inject this bin. In that case you can specify this attribute required equal to false. By default here required equal to true. So if you do not specify a required attribute, then required is equal to true is there, and Spring will throw an error if Spring does not get this bin into the configuration file. So that's all I wanted to show you in this video tutorial. So even though at the rate autowire you can use before the constructor as well, so that things I am leaving you just for as a homework. So try to autowire before the constructor, and that will definitely that is gonna work. But required equal to false only you can specify before the setter based dependency injection. If you are using constructor based dependency injection, then you can required will be always true. You cannot make required equal to false. So that's all I have in this video tutorial, guys. If you like my video tutorial, then please like and subscribe it. Thanks for watching my video. See you in next video tutorial.